Shout out to the K&J Fam, and you're rocking with Kristin and Jamil, my cameraman. We're back, you guys, for another episode of Cooking with K&J. So, you guys, we're super excited today. We're going to be doing the battle of the holiday appetizers. Yes, that's right. I'm going to be cooking a holiday appetizer recipe that I found online, and then my husband's going to cook one that he found online, and we're going to taste test them in our next video and see which appetizer tastes the best. We all know that I'm going to win. Okay, so I chose from this wonderful YouTuber, a little small channel. She's super sweet, called Southern Farm and Kitchen. Last year, she made some Christmas pinwheels, and that's what I'm going to be making today. Both my husband and I have some super easy recipes, but this lady who made the Christmas pinwheels said that they fly off the tray during the holiday parties, and I believe it because I'm a huge sandwich girl. I love pinwheel sandwiches, so I have a feeling these are going to be super good. Very easy, wonderful party recipe. Okay, so let's introduce the simple ingredients, and then we're just going to start assembling everything. So let's do it. So first, you're just going to need some flour tortillas, burrito size. You want the big size tortillas. You're going to need some Philadelphia original cream cheese, 1 square of it. And then some ranch powder dip mix right here. You're going to need a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper. And then you're going to need some ham. You can get whatever kind of ham you like. I wanted honey ham. I think it's very holiday. I personally just prefer this flavor. But if you wanted Black Forest or just like a regular kind of roasted ham, whatever you want, you can get it, okay? But you just need some ham that's going to easily lay on top of the tortilla, okay? So we're going to start with chopping up the vegetables. First and foremost, you want to do them very small and thin. So you can watch how I do it. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit, and then we're going to start chopping away. Your love, they give me life, oh, na, 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 na. Your love, they make me want more, oh, na, 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 na. Wallahi, I feel so good, oh, na, 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 na. Sweet mother Africa. I go Nigeria, I go Nigeria, oh. I can't go Ghana, I reach South Africa. The way you make me feel when your breeze blow on top my face, I feel so special. Sweet mother Africa. Sweet mother Africa. Sweet mother Africa. Okay, so we finally chopped our red and green bell pepper. Look how beautiful it is, you guys. Probably could have used a bigger bowl because we're going to have to mix this together, but I'll mix it with a spoon later. But I actually have a chopper that I normally use, but I wanted these really fine, and I wasn't sure if our chopper made them fine enough, so I just did it by hand. So anyways, now we're going to assemble the cream cheese spread mixture. So let's go ahead and do that. So for the cream cheese mixture, all you need is some Philadelphia original cream cheese and this ranch packet right here. So you want the cream cheese to be room temperature, okay? Because you're going to be mixing it up, so you don't want it hard. You need this cream cheese to be soft. So we've been having this cream cheese out for, I would say, probably a couple hours now. So it's actually, it feels perfect. So I'm going to grab a quick scissors. Easy peasy. Okay, open this up right here. Look at that. And then, awesome. Okay. Pour this into the bowl like so. Okay, so You're going to have to be very careful with this ranch. You don't want to use all of it. If you guys know about this ranch mix, it's very salty. So you don't need a lot. Again, if you're going to be making 2 blocks of cream cheese, you can obviously use more. The lady, Southern Farm and Kitchen, said that to use half, but she definitely didn't use half. She used like a quarter. So you're just going to eyeball it here. Not too much, but you definitely want it to be seasoned. I'd say that's good. Cool. And then we're going to mix it up like so. This is such an easy recipe, but it looks, sometimes the easiest recipes are the most delicious ones. And it looks really, really good. And this ranch mix totally brings out a ton of flavor. People love this stuff.
The question is it going to be better than my dish?
Yes, it will. Listen, sandwiches are the way to go, okay? Especially pinwheel. And you'll see why they're called Christmas pinwheels or holiday pinwheels at the end, because they're going to look very festive. Okay. All mixed up. Ooh, it smells really good too. Okay. There you go. So you got your cream cheese mixture. I'm just going to taste it really quick. Make sure it's good. Very good. So now that we got the cream cheese done, let's bring over the rest of the ingredients and start assembling our pinwheels. Okay, so let's take some of this cream cheese. And the thing to remember about this is going to be your glue for your pinwheel, as the lady said on YouTube, so I remembered it. So you just want to make sure that you spread this cream cheese as much to the edges as possible so it will hold all of the wonderful, delicious ingredients together. Okay. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be so good. Spread them all on there. How does that look, babe?
It looks good.
Doesn't it?
It does. Looks great, actually.
You jealous already?
No.
For the better recipe that I have?
You know, this will be a second. This will be a nice runner-up.
Okay, so next we're just going to drizzle these beautiful red and green bell peppers.
Is this where the holiday part comes out?
Yes.
This is the holiday
Red
part.
and green is very holiday festive.
That's cool.
Okay, so that's how it's going to be.
You're missing yellow like silver. Or not silver, but like gold, you know?
Okay, yeah, whatever. Listen, red and green's very holiday. Okay. And then we're going to lay some ham on top. Let's take this out. Okay, our delicious honey ham. And you're going to lay flat just a couple of pieces. The lady did 2 next to each other. I'm doing 3.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, like that, like so.
Okay. That's
Okay,
it, huh?
yeah, that's it. And then we just start rolling. It's pinwheel time. So as you roll, she just said you want to gather all the ingredients as you roll. Just kind of take your time a little bit with it. Make sure you got it nice and tight. Look at that. Oh, yes. Easy peasy. Cool. She said you're might have some flyaways. Just some little things coming out of the side, but that's fine. Okay. So now you have your little roll thing. Okay. So what we do is we need a knife. And you're going to just cut off the edges here. Okay. She says the edges are for the chef, which I'm okay with.
Good point.
Okay. And then I probably could have cut a little more, but it's okay. Okay. So then we're going to start cutting our pinwheels. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yep. This is why I'm going to win.
Okay, I need to put more cream cheese all the way up to the edge and take my own advice. But look how cute these are. Right?
They actually look really nice.
Don't they?
They do.
And again, I know these are just bite-sized pinwheels, and I know they will fly off the plate looking like that. Okay? So now we just rinse and repeat. We do as many tortilla pinwheels as this cream cheese will allow. Again, you can use more cream cheese if you want. So let's see how many this makes, and we'll go from there. Okay, fam, so here they are, our Christmas/holiday pinwheels. Look how festive they look. They look so, so delicious. So each tortilla made 8 small pinwheel bites, and I used 3 tortillas, so 8 times 3 is 24. I had to think about that. So you have 24 bites. If I had a holiday party, I would probably make more, depending on how many people are gonna join. Obviously, this is just for my hubby and I to munch on and see who wins this contest. But again, you can make as many or as little as you want, but I would say 1 block of cream cheese makes 24 bites. So you can do the math and figure out how many pinwheel bites you want to make. But here they are. So I think it's time now to get my hubby in the kitchen, have him make his holiday appetizer, and we'll see which one is the best.
Okay, fam, so let me show you guys how you make a really good spinach dip. It's a spinach and bacon dip, actually. So this was inspired by Kristin Stepp, who's a YouTuber that I found couple days ago. I really liked the dip. I thought it was really good. And you guys, I'm going to knock this out of the park. This is going to be way better than Kristin's. Way better, okay? Pinwheel sandwiches are good, but this dip's going to be better. So let me show you what's inside of it. So, you want to start with some spinach. Like I said, we got bacon in here as well, which is going to be very good. On this right side, or the left side technically, it's going to be some cream cheese right here. Some grated Parmesan. She said to get fresh Parmesan as well, so that's really good. There's some sour cream, which we got plenty of that. And we have 2 types of cheeses. We have a sharp cheddar cheese, and we're also going to use a mozzarella and provolone. Oh, I thought it was just mozzarella. Well,
is that what the recipe said?
That's what the recipe's getting. So you guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I want to prep the bacon, get that all ready. I want to cut up the spinach and have everything kind of ready to go. So I'm going to be back here in just a moment. That way we can assemble everything from there. So we'll see you in a second. Fam, I am back, and I forgot to put my apron on, so I went ahead and put that on. As you can see, Kristin cooking with Kristin, or K&J. I think it is, right?
Cooking with Kristin.
Well, it's K&J, right? Oh, does it say J?
Yeah.
It does say J. I'm like, where's the J at? Anyways, I got the apron on, and you guys, so here's what I did. I went ahead, I shredded some spinach. I went ahead and shredded it, kind of cut it up and chopped it up and broke it up with my fingers too. I went ahead and I made actually 7 pieces of bacon. Now, once again, I got this recipe from Kristin Stepp. So and I'm going to have her link in the description. She did 6 pieces of bacon. I was like, you know what, let's do 7, because let's be real, we all want bacon in there. But I forgot, you guys, there was a couple more ingredients I didn't take out of the refrigerator. Mayo, I completely forgot to take out. Worcestershire sauce, hopefully I said that right. Worcestershire, whatever it is. I forgot to take that out, and I think that was it. Just those 2 things. Start with some cream cheese. Let me break this out of the box. Get that out of here. All right.
I don't know if I should get you or the cream cheese.
You can get all of this. You can get the cream cheese and stuff.
Cool. Okay, you can.
Yeah, so here you go. So if you keep the camera down here, that way they can see what I'm doing. And they don't think I'm cheating by making an amazing dip. So we have a whole block of cream cheese. I think it's about 20 ounces. We're going to do a cup or half a cup of sour cream. So let me get out my half a cup.
I asked Jamil ahead of time if he needed any measuring devices, and he said no, not at all.
I never said that.
I don't need anything.
I never said that. Okay, I did say that. I also said this was all the ingredients that I needed, so. All right, so let's go ahead, put that sour cream in there. That's about half of a cup worth, so that's pretty good. Okay, fam, I had to take a little break because I realized it's actually a full cup of sour cream. So let's go ahead and add a full cup. I completely forgot. So let's add a little more in there. There we go.
You didn't buy any, huh?
No, we do. We have a whole new thing. I bought a whole bunch. Okay, and I'm going to pour this in like this. But I'm going to actually pour a little bit more from this container. Just a dollop. Bam. Dollop of daisy, right? Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Right? It does, right? Just a dollop of
daisy.
daisy.
Yeah.
Man, I know this stuff. Okay. Now you want to do the Parmesan cheese. Once again, now she did suggest the fresh Parmesan. So we're going to do half a cup of this.
So I was going to ask, is this fresh?
This is fresh.
Wow.
Because it's grated from hand. It is. It's grated from hand. So it's half a cup Parmesan, which makes sense, of course. Who's going to do less than that?
I do love that I asked you, do you need to measure? You said no. And basically everything you have to measure.
Well, yeah. So we got that. Okay, so now we're going to add our cheese. Let's start with this mozzarella and provolone cheese. Let's go ahead and put this in here. So yes, everything has to be measured, apparently. Everything. Do half a cup of that. I'm positive she said that. Yummy. So half a cup of that in there. And I'm sure if you're really good, you could probably do it by eye. You don't have to measure it, I'm not that good. So I'm measuring it. Okay, and now we're putting some sharp cheddar cheese in here. Half of that, and maybe a little sprinkle, just a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and put those to the side. Okay, and now this part I don't need to measure. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't have to because I'm an expert like that. She just said 2 tablespoons of mayo. So let's go ahead. It's about 1. It's about 1.5. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
About 1.5. And then 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Let's go ahead and put that in. That's about good. There we go. Just cuz. Now, before we blend in the spinach and the bacon, we're going to go ahead and mix this all together. So let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead. Mix this. That's the nice thing about leaving the cream cheese out. It just makes it so soft. The worst thing, I feel like the worst thing possible is when the cream cheese is hard.
Oh, yes.
Trying to mix it is just it's not the way to go.
Nobody wants hard cream cheese.
Exactly. Okay, look at that.
Ooh.
Guys, that looks looks so good.
Nice and creamy.
Very creamy. Okay, so that's pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour in 2 cups of spinach. Let's go ahead and pour that into our mixture. Woo, should have used a bigger bowl. Okay, we got that going. So let's go ahead and mix this. Yes, I should have done a little bit at a time, especially with the small bowl, but you know what? You learn, you go as you go. You learn as you go. You go as you go. You know what I meant.
I have to say, these bowls, you feel like they're going to be big enough, and then they're not. So I totally understand. I think if you're not sure what size bowl, go bigger.
True. Bigger is better. This is also when you're a rookie at cooking. You don't, like myself. And you want to put the camera on yourself too, because you too.
Nope.
Rookie at cooking.
I was an expert.
Sure. I doubt that. Okay, so that looks pretty good.
That actually does look really good.
It's pretty good. I like the color on it. It smells great, by the way. So now, let's go ahead, pour some bacon in. So we have, once again, about seven pieces of bacon. Let's go ahead and let's learn from the mistake. Let's pour a little bit first. Go ahead and mix it afterwards. Go ahead and do that.
So it looks like a simple recipe again.
It's very simple. Very, very simple. And then, go ahead, put the rest in. That's the great thing about dips. Dips are super easy, especially if you are hosting a party, you have a lot of friends over. You want to be fast. You don't want to be doing something that takes forever, I think, you know?
I agree.
I mean, usually when I go to parties, I just show up and eat. I'm not the one making stuff, but I'm assuming if you are the host, you want to be quick, you know?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right, so that's all the mixture. So we're going to go ahead and leave that for now. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get a casserole dish. I'm going to get it together. We're going to pour this in the dish. We're going to put it in the oven. So I'll be right back in just a moment. So I went ahead, I transferred it into this little Pyrex dish. I wish we had something a little bit smaller that makes it look like, it fills up to the top, but it's pretty good. It's pretty thick if you can see around the edges. It's actually a good amount, especially it's just Kristen and I, so this should be a good amount.
It's more than enough.
More than enough. So we're also going to add to the top a little more cheese just to go ahead. You'll see actually when I take it out of the oven how it'll be nice and brown and everything. So let's go ahead, sprinkle a little more cheese over the top. Right there. Okay. And just a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty cool. You want kind of like a nice little thick layer. I'm assuming too you can really do it at your own choice. It's your choice how much you want to put in. If you want to put a little, if you want to put a lot in. For me, I'm putting a lot. I'm trying to win this thing. Okay, cheese is one of those things where the more you have, the better things taste sometimes. So, let's see how it is.
You love your cheese.
I love it. Now, I did see hers. She had a little bit she had the thicker cheddar cheese. These are, of course, the thinner little shreds. So hers was nice and like covered and coated and everything. But this one's pretty good. I don't mind that at all.
Oh, it looks yummy.
Okay, so here we go, fam. This is the dip. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to put it in the oven. We're going to put it in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. We're going to see how it looks afterwards. So let's go ahead and get it in.
What's the temperature?
Oh, 400 degrees, of course.
Of course.
You guys didn't know that? We're going to put it in for 400 degrees for 25 to 35 to 30 minutes. We'll be back in just a moment. So we just pulled it out of the oven. Look at that. It's nice and golden brown all around. I definitely think you could have used a little more cheese if you wanted. You don't have to, though. You know what? I take it back. It's actually pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, it's delicious.
You think it looks good?
I think it looks really good.
Does it look like the winner?
Nope.
Out of the two, does this look better than yours?
We'll have to
I think
see.
It looks really good. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up right here. Tomorrow, we are going to have the official battle where we're going to go ahead and try Kristen's wheel. What is it?
Christmas pinwheels.
Christmas pinwheels, whatever they are. We're going to try those. We're going to try this dip, and we're going to see which is better. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Try these recipes out if you want, and let us know what you think. But we'll see you on the next one. Peace.